3.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another edition of our weekly video visitation. We're coming at you today on a beautiful, beautiful day. It's warm-ish outside, kind of cold-ish inside, but it's nice outside, and of course, that helps cheer me up. How about you, producer?
I'm a cheery.
Yes, you're cheery all the time, which is one of the many good things about you. Unfortunately, I am not cheery all the time. Haven't been cheery the last couple of days, especially because we've had, some of those unfortunate flare-ups that are endemic to my position, let us say, and I have to figure out how to manage them. But anyway, with God's help, we will navigate whatever comes along.
Ooh, nice outlook.
Easier to say than to live, but we will. We'll make it. Anyway, I hope that you know by now that we're engaged in a master plan process to determine some important questions about the nature of the school. I've been talking about that issue, I think, now for over a year. You surely know we bought the property immediately to the north of the school in August of 2020, and we've interviewed a series of architectural firms here in town and led a contract with Hollis and Miller for a master plan process, and they're getting underway with that, with a detailed school facilities survey and some work with the faculty. And now they're up to the point where they want to survey all of us. So as I understand it, with this very video visitation, this vital video visitation to be visited upon you Friday, right? Mm-hmm. Tomorrow.
Yes.
You're going to have a link. Is that the right word, producer?
Link. Yes, link.
Link?
There will be a link because it's an electronic survey.
Yep. I asked her to explain all this to you, but she declined to do it. So there will be a link with this video visitation, and you are asked to complete a survey about the school and various things pertaining to what we might do. I think it's important for all of you to at least look at it, because frankly, when the time comes, all of you are going to be asked to financially support whatever is done. And I mean, at this point, we don't know what's going to be done. If it's going to be a lot, if it's going to be a little, we just don't know. We're trying to undertake this survey in good faith and determine what is the best thing to secure the best future that can be obtained for our school. So please have a look at that. And you might look at it and go, well, golly, I don't know nothing about all this stuff. School schmool, I got great grandkids. I know nothing about the school. Well, that's cool. Just tell us that. So, can you think of anything else that should be added?
No, I just encourage everybody to participate because I think there are questions in there that anybody can answer.
Yeah. And I wrote a cover letter for it.
Oh, if nothing else, read it. Click on the link to read his cover letter because it's really well done.
Well, it'll kind of help explain the thing.
Yeah.
If all the explanations heretofore have not made much of an impression, the cover letter might help fill in some blanks. Okay. Otherwise, our giving tree, I've noticed a lot of people have picked up tags for that, and I appreciate that very much. There are not very many left over there now, and they're asking that we return everything by this coming Sunday. That's the 10th, I think.
12th,
thank you. And just return the gifts here under the tree, here in the narthex, and be sure that the tag is affixed to it, so that we know what to do with it. Okay. All right. Otherwise, I want to talk about Christmas Eve masses and the pandemic. We've got Christmas Eve Mass is scheduled for 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 10 p.m. And of course, the crowds at those Christmas Eve Masses tend to be much larger. You know, the room in there is apt to be really full. On that account, I'm asking folks who come, particularly if you're not vaccinated, to please wear a mask. You know, if you come without a mask, nobody's going to toss you out in the cold, you know. We're just asking in the name of what we owe, I think, what we owe each other, to please wear a mask if you're coming to one of these Christmas Eve Masses, especially if you are not vaccinated. And I know that that rubs some of you, a minority of you, but it rubs some of you the wrong way. And I don't know what to say about that. Obviously, I think that the masking thing is the right thing to do in these circumstances. I think most of the parish feels that way too. You know, I have an advantage over many of you in this regard, in that I've actually bent over numerous people in the hospitals that were dying with COVID. I'm not saying they were dying of COVID, that's a harder thing to determine. But they were otherwise healthy people afflicted with the disease, and they were rapidly along the way to meet the Lord. So when you see that enough times in enough hospitals, you know that the thing is real and cannot deny it. So is there anything beyond that you think
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Well, on that cheery note, I think that we will leave you, and I'll look forward to seeing you this weekend. Thanks, everybody, for your attention. You know I really do appreciate it. And until next time, goodbye, and God bless.